Hello friends, and welcome back to Marquee Soaps. Today we are making the very last final Christmas item for 2020. We are going to make bath truffles scented in Hippy Christmas. So Hippy Christmas, I don't have the notes in front of me, but it's like a patchouli, fruity, sandalwood, musky. I'll put the notes down on the bottom of the page. If you like patchouli or like earthy scents, this is great. So these dry ingredients, I'm just giving it a gently mixing it to make sure that all the baking soda there's no chunks in it. There's no chunks of citric acid. So in here we have baking soda, citric acid, cream of tartar, and SLSA. And that's looking really good. And our wet ingredients here, we have cocoa butter, shea butter, polysorbate 80, glycerin, and fragrance oil. So we are just going to mix the two. And this is it's kind of fun to make because you get to get your hands, I don't know, I'm wearing gloves, so I can't really say get your hands dirty, but it's something that you get to mix by hand. So if you're wondering what a bath truffle is, I describe it as like a sophisticated bath bomb. So a sophisticated bubble bath bomb. So the SLSA gives it a lot of bubbles, and then the citric acid, it still will foam up, I guess, like a bath bomb. It is just really, really nice. And with these, the ingredients are much more wet, so you don't have to worry about humidity or anything like that like you do when you're making bath bombs. So they're easier to make too. Well, I'm not going to say they're easier to make. You don't have to be as careful as to what your room temperature is and the humidity in your room when making these like you do with bath bombs or shower steamers. So I hope that everyone had a nice Thanksgiving yesterday. We stayed home. We didn't go spend time with family like we normally do. But there are 6 of us. So there's me, my husband, the 4 kids, and we also have 2 dogs. So we still always have a full house. So we made the big traditional Thanksgiving dinner, except we make ham instead of turkey like a lot of people make. The pumpkin pie, and then today we ate all the leftovers. Not all the leftovers, but we'll have leftovers all weekend, which is nice to not have to cook for an entire weekend for that many people. All right, so this is looking pretty good. So it's kind of like the consistency of cookie dough. It's just fun to play in. I'm just gonna make sure that everything has been incorporated and is all mixed together. And then we're gonna split it off and color it. So it's looking good. I'm just gonna eyeball what I think would probably be half. All right. So the first color we are going to do is Candy apple red. I want to touch the jar with my messy hands. Candy apple from Nurture Soap. This is specific for safe for lips, eyes, external use, and bath bombs. So I would consider these to be bath bombs. Then you just work this together until all that color is incorporated. And you make a mess everywhere, because that's a requirement. Okay, so that is looking really good. So we're gonna leave that. And for the green, we're also doing green. This is Kelly Green Mica from Brambleberry. Now I could use my stand mixer to do this, but I've been using my stand mixer all day making whip soap, so I kind of want to give it a break and I don't want to wash it again. So I'm using the bowl from the stand mixer, but I don't feel like washing the whole thing down again. I'm having a pretty decent size Thanksgiving weekend sale in my shop. Right now, through Sunday, all of my bar soaps are 30% off. And so I'm getting the nice cha-ching from the Etsy sale quite often. And then on Monday, all the items in my shop are 15% off. So my whip soaps, they always sell really well anyway. But when you put them on sale, I'm just trying to get stocked up because they are going to sell out fast. And I don't have any more base right now. I ordered some, but it hasn't come in to make more. So when I get more in, I have a couple wholesale orders to do. And then I'll be able to restock the shop. So what is in there is all we have for probably about a week. So I know I'm going to, if they make it to Monday, they'll definitely sell out on Monday, but I think they'll be gone tomorrow. Okay, so these look great. So I am going to clean up my space a little bit, get a piece of parchment paper down, and bring it back to scoop these. Okay, so we have our countertop clean, we have our parchment paper down, and now we are just going to alternate red and green layers. Just laying it flat on the paper and squishing it down just a little bit more with each layer. All right. Looks pretty good. So the final step is we're going to take our ice cream scooper, which I don't know if it says what size this is. It's a large scoop, so it's 3 tablespoons or 1.5 ounces. We'll see how much they actually weigh after this. And you just grab it, pull it up, pull it up. Oh, okay. Clean off the edges. And ta-da! Isn't that cute? Alright, I'm going to bring you guys in for a closer look. And here we have the finished product.